Let's also get in a viewpoint from one of the bankers as well working on the issue. Ravi Kapoor, head of global banking at Citi India, joins in. Ravi, hi, morning. How has been the pre-IPO roadshow response from the institutional side, and what is the feedback that you got to the MCX IPO so far?
First and foremost, I must say that this is definitely a unique and a differentiated story. It is one of the first exchange, not only commodity exchange, but overall, first exchange to get listed in India. So we are very happy and proud of that. Secondly, I think if you look at the characteristics and the features of this, it is definitely a very robust business model, which is proven. It has, the profitability track record. It has a future growth potential. It has a professional management, and finally, very good list of marquee sponsors as well as stakeholders and shareholders. So I think I would imagine that this should get, very well reception from the investing public, both institutional as well as retail.
Fair point. Morning, Ravi. Nikunj also joining in. Ravi, MCX issue will enjoy some amount of scarcity premium. After all, MCX is India's first exchange which plans to go public. But on paper, how will you justify a $1 billion valuation for a company or for an exchange, which is still, a small player in the overall scheme of things?
First, there is obviously, you're right, that there is no comparable, because this is the first story of such kind in India. So there is no Indian comparable. The second thing is, of course, that, there are some comparables in the international space, for which the growth is not comparable. So therefore, the way we have gone around is that we've gone and met the institutional investors, both locally and globally, and discussed this entire investment thesis with them. And based on the feedback received from them, we have come to this price band, which obviously takes into account, the international comps, but more particularly the Indian growth has been kept in mind, and the investor feedback has been kept in mind before deciding the price band.
But Ravi, given the appreciation that is 20% on a year-to-date basis that we've already seen in Indian equities, do you still see enough appetite from institutional investors?
Well, I think the markets have definitely had a good and a very dramatic turnaround in this last 45 days. We've seen massive flows come in. About $4 billion of flows have already come in. Investors are definitely on the risk-on mode. So therefore, from that point of view, I think the timing of this IPO, in retrospect, looks the right timing.